like exhausted. Y'all did already. Oh, I need sleep. I just realized I don't have the palette in my hands. Hello my beautiful babes, what is up? It's Brandi. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you are new, welcome. For today's video, I thought about either going back in with the Psychedelic Circus and creating a fun, funky look again, or it was going to be a first impressions of another palette that I got for Christmas. If you guys can tell by the title, y'all already know I decided to do a first impressions on the JSC Jawbreaker Palette. This has been on the market for quite some time now. I want to say maybe 3 to 4 years. It might be even longer than that. But like I said, it's new to me. I'm very excited to try this out. I already have the mini, so the fact that I have this makes me so excited. I just love having the big daddy with the small one. It just makes me feel like the collection is complete, and I'm very happy about it. Thank you again so much, Karen. You are truly the best sister in the entire world. So yeah, if you guys want to know my thoughts and opinions, then you should definitely keep on watching. Guys, I made some progress. I actually did my brows this time. Woo! I'm so enthusiastic today. The lack of sleep is getting to me. It truly is, and I don't know what to do with my hair. I could just throw clips in it, but it's Cinnabon it is. I need to prime my eyes. You can use foundation, concealer, an actual eyeshadow primer. I like to use concealer. Not to mention, I also need to carve out these brows, which I usually never do, but I think today I'm gonna do it. Why y'all doing this again? Oh yeah, by the way, please ignore that. It's just, it doesn't look pretty. It's actually smooth and healed up, even though it doesn't look healed. So yeah, I forgot all about that. Now I'm just gonna set it, and I think that's I wish the camera was zoomed out more, because I literally just low-key just dropped this palette. Anyway, I'm gonna start off by dipping into the shade Good Morning and a little bit of Virgin to use this to set the concealer in place. By the way, this is what the palette looks like. It is so beautiful. Colors that I am not used to playing with at all. I go for color, but this is took way too much. But this is bright. As always, I have no idea what kind of look I'm creating today. I definitely don't want to go too crazy. Not gonna lie, if you guys can't tell by the bags under my eyes, or not the bags, but the discoloration, I am, whoa, that's a look. I am exhausted, so I don't want to go too crazy for this. Like use 7, 12 different shades. That's not going to be it today. Before I forget, since I already showed you what the main palette looks like, I'm just going to quickly show you the mini. This is so freaking cute, and these are the shades in here. I know that there's maybe 2 of them, if I'm not mistaken, that are in the mini that are also in the big palette. I don't know which ones they are, but we'll figure it out together. I can't open this. There we go. I'm gonna start off by taking the shade Fuck. And since I have hooded eyes, I'm gonna look straight ahead. Ooh, got some excess going on over there. I'm gonna start by slowly tapping this, bringing it up above my crease, and taking it about 1/3 of the way of the brow, like that. Ooh, you guys should be zoomed in just a tad more. Is that better? I don't know. Let me scooch my little bazookas up here, because I feel like even though it's close, it should be a little bit closer. I'm basically starting off this look how I normally would, with negative space, even though there isn't going to be a negative space. You'll see. Still using the same brush, I'm just going to lightly drag this out, and I'm just doing a little cat eye wing. As you can see, when I look down, I have this weird gappy shape going on, and like I said, that's because I have hooded eyes. So I'm gonna slowly tap some color in there, so when I look down, it doesn't look so crazy. Oh, that is not the brush that I wanted. I wanted this, not the other one. I'm gonna go back in with Good Morning and just lightly buff out these edges. That way when we deepen this up, it'll be all nice and blended. Then closing my lid and just blending these edges out. I hope this look comes out how I'm envisioning, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna be very upset. It's one thing for a look not to go right, but when it's for our first impressions, that just that's like pure disappointment. And it's because you can't even like fully enjoy the palette. It's because you're like, I messed up. There's no happiness, you know? That's why I don't want to go too crazy with this look. I don't know what shade to go in. I'm really loving Cherry Wet as well as Raspberry. I think I'm going to start off with Cherry Wet, see how that goes, and just lightly placing that over the shade that's already there. I think I might go in with Raspberry because this is a little bit more pink than I originally intended it to be. That is pigmented. Going back in with Good Morning and just blending these shades together. Oh, this is so pretty. I haven't done a negative space look in forever and I'm living for this. Dipping into the shade Raspberry and focusing this again in the same general area, but this time I want to keep it a little bit more closer to the inner corner. It's not that it's not a pretty color, it's just these are definitely a pink red than just a red, which is fine. It just means I have to adjust the look that I originally wanted. You guessed it, going back in with Good Morning and just blending these edges out. My last hope is taking a little bit of Licorice. To me, this looks like it could be a true-ish red, but you never know. So, doing the same thing as we did 27 times. And that's placing that in the inner corner. And then the wing. Wow, okay. These shades are definitely a pinkish red. I decided I'm gonna take a risk. This can make or break the look. You know what? Do I really want to do that? You know what? Before I even do that, before I take that chance and can never go back, I'm actually going to take the shade Lemon Drop, place that right in the center. Let's see how these shades work together. Oh my gosh. This is so pretty. This is gorgeous. I feel like this would be a lot easier with my finger, but I just wasted a brush, so we're gonna make this work. Again, I'm extremely happy I'm doing my eyes before my makeup because, whoo, do you see that glitter from that shade? That fallout? Whenever you're not familiar with the palette, safe bet, do your eyes first. You don't want to spend an hour or so working on your base just for it to get messed up, and then you're panicking and you're like, I gotta start over, all that stuff. I want the yellow to pop a little bit more, so I'm gonna go into Wow. Not that this isn't already bright enough, but I kind of want to use this to blend those two shades together. And I'm hoping doing this will make both of them pop in their own way. I am not a pink and yellow fan, but after this look, a bitch might be. When I tell you this was not the look I had planned, it wasn't. I wanted red, yellow, and a blue liner. I don't think that's possible today. I don't think the blue is gonna work the way I want it to, which is fine because I think this is really cute. Still using the same brush, lightly dipping into Virgin and Wow together, and lightly placing this above that shimmer and in this little gap. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I want the yellow to be above my crease. Now, if you don't have hooded eyes, you probably don't have to do this. But us hooded gals, we gotta. I got some crispy lips. I need some, I almost said mascara. I need some chapstick. That's what I need. I'm gonna take the shade F-U-C-K and a little bit of bubblegum. I have used this before because it's in the mini. And I'm gonna place this right in the inner third. I think I'm just gonna do an ombre on the bottom. Keep it kind of simple. Dipping into Cherry Wet, putting that right in the center. Oh, that was way too much on that side. I made a boo-boo. It's okay. I can fix it. I'm a professional. It's better. What can I say? It's better. I definitely need Imagine if I did a whole video like that. Oh, that'd be amazing. Alright, what am I doing? This video is so all over the place. I am deeply sorry. I'm gonna grab the shade Licorice. Place that on the outer half, lightly connecting them. I'm gonna take a little bit of Good Morning and Virgin just to blend out the edges of this wing as well as underneath the lash line so this doesn't look as crazy. Oh, you know what I should have done? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Oh, that would have been so pretty if there was yellow right there. Oh well. Ooh, you know what I'll do? I'll put some gold in my waterline. There you go. A compromise. Random side note, I love the way my face is looking today. Not like it wasn't great in my last video, but I used a different primer and it's not horrible. It just wasn't great and I could just see the difference already. It's amazing what primer can do for the face. Anyway, let me swatch this shade. Oh, this is pretty. This is called Snack and this one is Jawbreaker. Both of these are so I want to use both of them. I figured it out. Taking Snack on this Point Precision brush. Okay. Oh, wow, that is really pigmented. I have to blend that out. That's a little bit too intense. And I love a bright inner corner, but that's a little bit too bright. I have to fade it a bit more. I like to fade it on the bottom and on top like that. This is a gorgeous shade for the inner corner. Ugh. I said I didn't use that many shades, yet my brushes tell me otherwise. And I missed two. Jawbreaker is too gorgeous not to use, so I'm gonna place that for my brow bone highlight. Okay, hold on. I need to look at it because I don't know if it's a little bit of lemon drop that I'm seeing or if it's this actual shade. So let me see. No, that's it. Oh wow. I swatched it and I knew there was a hint of yellow, but it was definitely more yellow than I had anticipated, which is fine. I don't know if you could see, but there's just gold reflect all over here from lemon drop. Do I want to do a pale lip, a fun lip, some fun liner? I don't know what else I'm going to do with this look, so I'm going to quickly hop off camera, finish the rest, and then I'll be right back with my final thoughts. Alright you guys, so this is the final look. This definitely was not my intention. And what I mean by that is this is screaming springtime. That wasn't the vibe I was going for, but with the outfits, the jewelry, the makeup, honestly, I'm living for it. I need to dip into pink and yellow more often because this is so beautiful. It's such a simple look. It's things like this that just make it seem like you put so much more effort into your makeup than you actually did. Real quickly, let me go over the things that I did while I was off camera, starting with highlight because I used about 5 shades on my face. And that is no exaggeration. But I mean, hey, it paid off. Like, look at how blinding that is. It's gorgeous. So let's start off with the first thing that I used, which was a mistake. I started off with the Extreme Frost highlighter in the shade Gag Me. This is more of a chunky highlight, which not everybody lives for, but just look at how beautiful that is. As you can see, it has a little bit of blue reflect in there. The light is not doing it justice. I don't know what the heck is going on there. Hold on. There we go. I grabbed this instead of this bad boy, which is Lick My Glit. It's the same formula, but here it's more pink. This was what I was originally trying to go for. These shades together are really cute. It gave me this beautiful purple, but that wasn't the vibe I was going for. So I went in with the Skin Frost highlighter. By the way, all these are from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. And this is in the shade Sarcophagus. This is more like a champagne gold. It's to die for. I'm obsessed with this. So I layered that on top, but I wanted more. So I took another highlighter. This is from Revlon. This is the Prismatic highlighter in the shade Twilight Gleam. I thought it was really cute. Gave it a little bit of extra something, but it wasn't yellow or exactly gold. So I then proceeded to go into the Jawbreaker palette and take the shade Lemon Drop. That was the final shade that I put up on top. There's a lot going on, but I still love it regardless. Oh, okay. Well, since the lashes already fell on me, let's move on to that. I am wearing the Ardell lashes. These are in the style 804. I really like these. They are a beautiful wispy lash. Moving right along to the lips. This took me a long freaky dinky time, let me tell you, because I had so much fun playing with colorful lipstick in my last video that I didn't want to do another nude lip. And it's not like there's anything wrong with a nude lip. It will go with everything and anything. But I just... come on. Colorful lipstick is so much fun. I tried it out. It just wasn't it. It didn't match this look. So obviously I went in with the nude. I started off with the ColourPop Lippie pencil. I haven't used this in a while. It's so beautiful. I forgot how gorgeous this is. It's in the shade BFF. I will say the one thing I don't like about ColourPop Lippie pencils, I hope they changed this since the last time that I bought this, but like, it doesn't stay shut, so you can't be traveling with this in your purse, or else it's just gonna get bacteria. It's gonna be a hot mess, so definitely be cautious of that. I hope they change that, but regardless, I mean, I'm still gonna use it. It's so beautiful. And then, speaking of products that I haven't used in a while, this Morphe lip gloss. It's not a lip gloss, I'm sorry. It's a lipstick. I haven't used this since maybe my Paige Curran video, if I'm not mistaken. I honestly can't remember. I've done too many videos for me to keep track. This is in the shade Virgin. It's the perfect everyday nude lip. And then obviously we want to have our lips looking juicy, so I went in with some gloss. I went in with the JSC V Gloss in the shade Ice Cold. It's so beautiful. I used this in my last video. It's just gorgeous. Since I didn't have my little gold moment that I thought a little bit too late on the bottom lash, I did go in with this beautiful eyeliner from ColourPop. This is in the shade Subzero. I went in with some black liner to line the top line, and obviously I went in with some liner to give this beautiful wing. Like I said before, I didn't use that many shades as I originally intended, and that's because the reddish pinks were way more pink than I had originally anticipated. Should I have swatched it beforehand? Yeah, that would have been a smart idea, but honestly, I am so familiar with makeup now that it doesn't scare me. I don't feel like swatching it anymore. I just want to dive in and just have fun. Some days that will work. Other days it will not. Even though the look I originally planned didn't happen, I still really like the look that I created, and I used a decent amount of mattes and used at least, what, 2 shimmers and glitters in this palette. Not only that, but I've been using JSC products for about, what, 2-3 years now, so I am very familiar with his formula. And based off the formula alone and the little shades that I used, I definitely recommend this palette. Is this color story for everybody? Absolutely not. If this color story scares you, do not buy it. It won't be fair to you, your money, especially not the product. If you are somebody who wants to dabble in color, then I think you should definitely start off very slowly than just diving into a palette like this, because it can be very intimidating. I've been playing with makeup for about 3.5-4 years, and when I first saw this, she scared me because I'm not familiar with these types of bright colors, but that's the fun of makeup. You want to have fun and challenge your creativity. So for me, as an artist, as a makeup lover, I really love this because it challenges me, and hey, the formula works. I love it. I definitely can't wait to play with this again and create so many more looks. I definitely want to play with these pastels because they're not too pastel-y. Does that make sense? Let me try to explain. When I used my ColourPop, they were pastel colors, and it was pretty. I just didn't like the way they looked on me, and I think it was because they were very paley pastel. These are more colorful ones Does that make sense? I really hope it does. I'm so sorry if this video may or may not make sense. I'm all over the place. Like I said, I haven't really been sleeping in the past 2 months. I think it's finally catching up to me. I hope you at least got a good laugh a little bit here and there. Hopefully. Anyway, that is basically it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, as well as hang the notification bell. As always, all the products that I mentioned today will be linked down below in the description box. I love you guys so, so much, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.